हो गया है तुझे जे हैं? क्या बनना चाह रहा है तू?
लाइफ इज रेस।
सब खत्म हो गया।
मैं हूं ना आपका दुश्मन, मैं तो कर ही रहा हूं खुद को बर्बाद।
मेरे दुख का कारण मैं खुद हूँ।
डर लग रहा है मुझे।
अब नहीं कर सकता।
हमारा लाइफ में कुछ होगा कि नहीं, मुझे कौन नौकरी लगा।
Got the man with the plan right here. Bringing swag with the man right here. Living up fun, sipping on beer.
So hi, this is Aditya. Have you ever faced a bus by 5 minutes or लेकिन that 5 minutes never came. But give me my time. I will give you your control your mind. What's still
Clap
there?
for me man right here. Got the man with the plan right here. Bringing swag with the man right here.
So hi, this is Aditya, somewhere in the middle of you and me. So, as I said in the intro, I am going to see the solution of your control your mind. That control your mind makes as you appear on your mind. So let's start the video. Let's start the solution of your journey, control your mind. So that control your mind begins with the what you have being controlled. मतलब I would say how the control your mind brains you, मतलब minds you. You are supposed to being trapped in that mind. So it on the basis of 3 steps. That 3 steps are that like मतलब you are supposed to say that bus I will study harder much I had. Then second step, you may have studying well but you have a cringe about in yourself. Say bus by 5 minutes we will take the reels and then we will study. That 5 minutes you make to say yourself that you are going to see on the reels, but you are supposed to see the reels after 1 hour. Yourself, the mind will say that you are a loser, you are a cheap, you are a fool, you are not supposed to go to the IIT, you are not supposed to go to the NIT AIMS or as well your goal, whatever is the end of the goal. But this chunk will makes you fool after getting control your mind. So how I control my mind in the basis of my aspirant journey JW days. So let's begin the series. Let's begin the series of my red book. Where is my red book? Let's begin the series of my red book. So this is the your mind controls you to the 3 steps. It makes you courage, it makes you going in a trap, and it makes you guilty feel. So we will apply that same tricks, that same 3 steps in my form. I had supposed to say that my step 1 is I had applied on my journey on the starting in the preparation of my journey. In the preparation of my journey, I had applied this trick that is manifestation. That manifestation I had applied in my journey on that. I still remember that September 24th, I really woke up in the morning, and that is the turning point in my journey. I had manifested and imagined myself in the IIT. I am going to backpack, take the backpack and holding the bag in my hand and going in the entrance of the IIT, watching the IIT towers, watching the lecture halls, watching the manifesting cultural clubs, and etc. That manifestation had turning point in my life. I would ever applied in your journey. Please make sure that that manifestation is the most powerful key towards your consistency and towards your control your mind. This is the most powerful step I had covered in my journey. And then the step 2, before going to that step 2, that step 1 has making really weak before starting the step 2, because our brain had never made for watching the reel for 50 times. Times our brain had never made like that. Our brain never had made to manifest and imagine yourself for daily basis on the real story you are applying on your journey. That gets more bored. So that step 2 I had applied on that applied of the 1.5 journey. So because that step 2 had makes me weaker, so I had continue my journey in my form. Matlab, the routine had really applicable that to restart like that. I was supposed to woke up in the late night, late in the morning, and I am not supposed to study, and I am not supposed to play the problems and applications, and not watching the lectures. That is the most important. So that step 2 I had applied that like that. It is like that. That step 2. I need to say myself that only 5 seconds that this step 2 I had applied in my on the basis of like that I need to wake up in the early in the morning. I would like to say that that step 2 is like that. Your mind supposed to bring after the 5 seconds. You need to wake up. You supposed to say that I will wake up after the 5 minutes. I will supposed to wake up 5 minutes. That 5 minutes makes you to 5 o'clock, 5 a.m. to 9 a.m. So before the alarm rings, you have supposed to say in the 5 minutes before 5 seconds. You have supposed to say wake up. You already wake up. So after wake up, fatafat you need to make the physical activity, and then this is on the basis. And before going to lunch, you are supposed to apply the lunch. Before going to lunch, you are supposed to watch the YouTube. So you have supposed to say to your mind that I am not going to eat the lunch before it eats me the YouTube. Come again. You are not watching the YouTube for that lunch. You are supposed to have a lunch for your body. So this is the 5-second rule I had applied in my journey. This is the most powerful equipment I had applied in the journey to control my mind. So that control my mind. So I had after all cleared my JW advanced. So that's why this is the most powerful abundant. And then the step 3 is like that 2 minutes rule. 2 minutes rule. Come again with me. 2 minutes rule. That step 3 I had applied in my journey on the basis of 3 to 4 months after that application of 5-second rule. That 2 minutes rule you are supposed to I had applied in my journey. Imagine you are watching the lecture and you get bored. You are not watching the lecture because you have procrastinated your mind. So that's why you need to supposed to say that only 2 minutes rule. Only you have to supposed to say that by I had watching that only lecture for 2 minutes. You have applied this rule. Your mind automatically apply that lecture. You are solving the questions. You are talking to your own brain. You need to say that only 2 minutes. That 2 minutes bring you lot of courage to complete that lecture, complete that questions, and etc. So that's it for this video. For your comments, I check the comment box. So this is the most questionable and most abundant topic to apply on your journey. So this may never goes late. So I had made this video. And then bonus tip. That bonus tip is like that. To your brain, you are preparing for IIT. You need to just make proud for yourself, and then make proud for yourself like that. I had applied my journey. I had made the diary. Make a diary, make a documentary, make a journal for yourself. Whatever I had made, I had seen the lecture, I have watched the lecture, I have completed the backlog and solved the questions, etc. Take a list, take a checklist, and take that what you are supposed to do, what you are not supposed to do. Take a tick. So after tomorrow, you need to check the list and make a list. Or never supposed to do what had happened yesterday. So remember, aspirants, remember my juniors, I would like to say in the last moment, you are supposed to make more powerful, because you are supposed to make more powerful before that day you had prepared for yesterday, and you are more supposed to make powerful after that future day. So this is the journey. Only the journey is very simple, bro. The journey is very simple. You have supposed to make your journey more powerful before the yesterday. You are supposed to more powerful. So here it is. As you apply for only one day. This one day brings you solution. So click on yes and comment yes. But if not, I will bring the part 2. So that's it. And have you ever watching the JW days of my journey? So before going, it's late. Watch my journey. Signing off, Aditya. Huh. Before going, you are more powerful than somebody else because you are preparing for much more toughest exam in the world. So that's it, and you will definitely crack it. Signing off.
When I say, it's not, it's,
No. Hello.